I bought two 50-pound bags of non-GMO, no pesticides, no herbicides were used, wheat berries. And I bought the hard red ones and the hard white ones. And now I'm going to vacuum seal them. Man, so many people do not know the quality of wheat that they're eating. They are, even if people are buying sourdough bread, yes, it has less ingredients than store-bought bread in it, but man, I know a lot of people that are making sourdough bread and selling it, and they're just buying some great value flour, right? So that flour, if they're buying it from a store, it's going to have folic acid added to it. And if you haven't went down the rabbit hole of folic acid, you need to. Everybody thinks that it's so wonderful, but it's not for like 40% of the population, okay? So I actually have two variants of the MTHFR gene, and I need to not have folic acid. So the only way for me to not have folic acid is I need to have freshly ground wheat berries, because the folic acid is added after the wheat is ground commercially. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with these wheat berries. I'm going to vacuum seal them, and man, in ideal conditions, if you can store them somewhere where it's 60 degrees or below, and then in an airtight container. So I'm going to vacuum seal mine so it's airtight, but I don't have 60 degrees. If it gets below 60, they'll last for 25 to 30 years of a shelf life. With my wheat berries going to be stored in just our pantry where it is cooler, I'll have a shelf life of 6 months to a year. So, also, the wheat berries that I'm able to purchase, instead of just commercial flour, because that's had things like stripped from it, this thing has so much more nutritional value, and it tastes completely different. I want to get where I am very proficient with my mill. Okay, so I bought a mill, and you can have it with steel blades, or they can have it with, I think it's a rock. Okay, so mine I think has some kind of rock in there that's grinding it. I'll have to look that up. I bought the one that was recommended to me, and I think it does not have the steel blades in it. Anyways, I want to get proficient at making this fresh milled bread before I start making sprouted. Like, I actually sprout my grain just that enough to let that little bitty tip poke out of the seed, like it's going to actually sprout into a plant. And then you stop the sprouting process and then mill it. But I'm not to the sprouting process. I've tried it once and it did not work out well for me. So I'm just going to master milled grain, which is a huge improvement over what you can purchase at a commercial grocery store. So I had to go to these people's house that was like an hour away to be able to get something that was non-GMO, no pesticides, no herbicides, and to be able to get two 50-pound bags. So, and it was affordable. I don't think I want to tell you the price, just in case I ever do sell my own flour or something, but it's way more affordable than what you would think. All right, so I'm going to get started on sealing up all of my wheat berries.